all of that,
Uh,
all of that,
I'm actually gonna see if I can grab my buddies.
that mic inhalation must cease.
Uh, my buddy, so my buddies might pop in. Who knows?
Pop in chat. Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
maybe.
cool.
Their nature is more to be lurkers.
I'm now.
Which
I'm my hype
okay,
man
computer, why are you
right
going
now.
to hyperspace?
Rooms. Kids in your 500 in rooms. I don't think that server has a I don't think that server has a promotion channel.
Which one?
The Cyberpunk Party? I could have swore it did.
Yeah, it's the plug. I already got it.
Oh, well, I guess I'm blind. Plug.
I already got it.
Good. Everyone always puts their content in different or their content spreading channel different area. It always takes me a second.
Mm-hmm. I hit up the few places I have.
Nice. I think I hit all I know. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be getting started pretty soon here.
All right. The batter.
Alright. And we exist on the intertubes of infinity. What the internet's called, right? And I keep forgetting what the kids call it these days.
Hi, Mom.
Absolutely. We're on episode 10 of Salvador's Red Agency, even though we haven't dealt with or experienced Salvador in about 5 episodes. I guess it's just the Red Agency now. But, yeah, so... Breaking news bulletin. There is a manhunt for a current person of interest in a mass murdering incident in Little China. Anyone who has seen, heard of, or knows the whereabouts of Ramon Vicious is to report to the authorities post haste. There are cash bounties involved.
How much was it?
It depends on what it is and how verifiable it is. They try not to give like flat values, because then crazies come in and be like, oh yeah, I've seen Ramon fishes. Smell like
I remember his
pee.
first gig.
See here. In other news, there was a large skirmish in South Night City as several slaughterhouse fortresses were just kind of destroyed overnight, and no one's quite sure who's responsible, but everyone has a theory.
Uh, that's-
Well, we have a slaughterhouse contact or an ex-slaughterhouse, so they might know a bit more than us.
that- yeah.
Any other headlines? Our wonderful Lich Lord GM.
Let's see here. Militech stocks are up. Um, we beat LA again, and we're playing San Francisco in Death Soccer in a couple of days. Kibble shortage. What kibble shortage? Mr. Stud, friend or foe? There are a lot. Hey, let's turn off the news for now. I think we've got done the news.
Mm-hmm.
Click. Just hit the remote.
So we're gonna have a week of downtime after right now,
Yes.
or oh.
We're gonna those of you that want to do their hustle can do their hustle.
I was thinking about sourcing a fixture with like with knowledge about 2020 weapons.
Okay. How are you gonna do so?
Mm,
Are you
probably
gonna
ask around.
are you gonna call upon a contact? Or you're gonna call upon someone you know, or what's the plan, man?
My approach will probably try to ask around at work, like, because like I'm not exactly like a small time. I'm a mid-range executive, so there's probably like people like weapon connoisseur. That's my friends. That I can ask about those kind of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me a conversation check.
Oh no. The news those everywhere is fucking me over already. Let's see. can I use 2 luck points on this?
Actually, if you want to throw me business instead, you can do that as well.
All right, I'll do business, but also with 2 luck points.
Okay. Oh wow.
Oh.
Wow.
The 31. It's a legendary action.
So, in between meetings over the week, you're still doing your hustle, but you also have started to hit up various people in your building about potential buyers and sellers of firearms, and you've got the contact information now for a fixer by the name of Victor Vitali.
Victor Vital. Alright. Can I schedule a meeting in between hustle, or does it take too long?
It depends on what you are trying to get. Are you just trying to talk to him, or are you trying to buy something?
Trying to talk to him and set up a future buy. Like, I know what I'm trying to buy.
You could
might
just
take
call
some
him
time to
between
clear.
meetings. That's easy.
Like what I'm trying to buy might take sometimes to source, so I want him to like be prepared so that when I got the money, we can
Right.
get it over with quicker. Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else, Wei Chen?
No, that's my action.
Alrighty. Ayumi. Uh, just your hustle. Do you have any spectacular plans?
Probably the first thing he was going to set up is more of a side thing is double checking their new digs in Kabuki for their Cube Hotel, figuring out where it is. Like they kind of set up where they were going to have a base in town so they could do city work without having to go all the way out to the camp. So buzz around there, look around, actually see what the place that I'm going to be paying for is.
Oh, did you pay for a Cube Hotel?
Yep. Cube Hotel with a good lifestyle. Good pre-pack.
Okay. Did you know that you started with a cargo container to live in character generation?
I thought that was a suggestion as what to start with, but
No. You get a free month of container. Yeah, your first month of lifestyle and apartment are covered.
Yeah, probably. I guess the other way to put that then is probably scoping out Kabuki for a good Cube hotel down the line because I'm getting paid, hopefully. And be
Okay,
like, hey,
because
I'm gonna see.
you can still keep the money invested in it. It's just that you still have 30 days of that. Then that 900 kicks in, and then you have the Cube Hotel.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Get
So
your money's worth.
Yeah. Drive around for a bit. Get a feel for the city because I haven't driven here before, and just driving around to get used to the place. Trying to set up a hustle because I need some money because I haven't been paid yet. But that will involve me giving a call to the netrunner from that team because I'm curious about whether they got the data we needed or not. We did leave, but I don't have money in my account, so. So I'll do the big money call first, and then I'll worry about hustling. Well, I can do both because the agent's a thing. I forgot.
Yeah, roll me a d6 for that. And get for that.
100.
Oh, only.
That's the shitty roll of the hustle in the table.
Ooh. It's about as good as I get on average, honestly. I can only get 0, 100, or 200.
Yeah,
Nice.
net running was like that too. The net running one is pretty low.
Yeah.
All right. Then we'll cover what happens with Ayumi in a second. Helvi. The next day, you're able to meet up with Gavin, and you're able to give him any of the pay data, the job data, any of the data you want, really, that you want to turn in for credits. He's basically has open shop right now.
Is it possible to try and figure out the value of some of those before I meet him? Otherwise,
yeah, throw for me.
Okay. I guess this is just the two that I don't know what they are. I assume the one that I do know what it is, but it's encrypted is a different role. Yeah, pretty solid. That's a 12 each for the two I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna say that those files are. Oh. Okay, it did roll. Okay, so one of those files is junk SIFT data from the local networks. People's card numbers, agent signatures, stuff like that, and that can get yourself a bit of a pretty penny. And the other you recognize as a kind of big payday file, almost 1,000 credits for it, 974 credits, and this is a Continental Brands file. This Continental Brands file is a dossier of recent extraction attempts.
Do I think the Continental guy that we met that we might work with in the future would be really pissed if I sold that and he found out later?
I couldn't even tell you the first thing about Sergeant Mind's head. Don't even try to get me to delve into that.
Okay, then we'll just sell it anyways. And is it possible to try to decrypt the other one? Or would that take more time?
That particular... Oh yeah, we just started, Pumpkin Pixie. Welcome.
The absinthe martini recipe.
You want to throw again for that? Sure.
And you want cryptography?
Yeah.
Or do you just... Okay. Oh.
Oh.
No progress.
I don't have a good cryptography. Yeah, I'll just hold on to that one, and we'll worry about that later. I will add up the other files.
Hey, Cyberpunk Uncensored, welcome. All right, so you're going to meet Gavin?
Yes.
All right.
Then if we're not talking, if we're just talking about the ancillary files, not the main job file that we're getting paid for separately, that's 2360. And I'll sell it all to him.
All right, he gives you the Eurobucks. And you sell all that to him. And he looks at you, goes, but where's the job file?
I will hand him a copy of that. It was no problem. Although the tiger claws are down a Netrunner.
All right. You give him the martini recipe file, and he gives you your Eurobucks.
Not the Sokka list?
No,
That is the Sokka list.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Books and covers, my friend.
Works for me. I'll go to leave and say ring if you have anything else.
Of course, it's a pleasure working with you. And he seems pretty excited. He's already packing his data transfer stuff into his briefcase, and he's quite happy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wanna roll for your hustle there, Helvy?
Will I still be able to take care of the Cyber Eye stuff and do a hustle?
That'll only take 1 day.
Yeah, the Cyber Eye is more important to me than the hustle.
Yes.
But you have to wait a week for me to fix the Cyber Eye before the hustle.
Then either way it wouldn't be possible because he'd be done by the time this week would end.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Unfortunately.
And I gotta find the table for that.
Is three. What's your rank ability?
5.
300.
Not bad.
Mm.
Yeah, that was about the best part about getting the upgrade. Because
is
the Netrunner is pretty.
Yeah.
Because 4 to 5 is not a huge upgrade as far as like net actions or anything. So that was like the best thing of.
Well, the other thing is every point of interface helps because it directly like helps you with dealing with stuff, things and stuff, and killer robot fire demons.
It only helps so much when you're rolling nothing but 1s and 10s.
Good old 1s and 10s, Helvy. All right, so what's the total divvy everyone gets?
So I think everyone got 1,500 just from the job file. Not from me, but from Gavin. And then 4072.
Huh?
Yeah, 472 for all the extra files.
All right.
All right, so that's gonna be 970.
No,
1,972.
Oh, no. Everyone gets 1,500 because of the job complete, and then
everyone gets another 472.
Yeah.
From the ancillary files.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Then you're good.
I'll just tack that on as an addition for now and do the math later.
I mean, it depends on how much cash you already had and you're adding it to, but you can just pop it in Google. This
Yeah,
Google search bar will do the math for you.
At 472?
Your whatever you had plus 1,500 plus 472.
Yeah,
that's easy. 1972. Just
yeah, I have.
It's a good year.
Yeah, things are winding down. Some parts of the world, heating up in others.
Absolutely.
Like always.
So everyone got a hearty cash injection into their bank accounts, and the thing about your family is not everyone in the Nomad family is driving all the time, so to speak. Like sometimes they tag along with you on your hustle in town.
Yeah.
And so you're riding around, you're doing your hustle, and you stop at a bodega to refill on some drinks, refreshments, some nice kibble to snack on. And when the three of you leave the bodega, there are 3 mean-looking tiger claws parked around your car, and one of them sitting on your hood, and another's kind of leaning against the passenger door, like they're totally on your ride.
In Japanese. How can I help you, young fellas?
The big one on the hood says, "Doing good. Hey, this car looks kind of familiar," he replies in Japanese.
Should hope so. There's a few of us out here.
Real
Looking
funny.
For, getting something shipped.
And the 4 of them, they stand up straight. One of them kind of looks at your rearview mirror, says, "Kind of looks like the car that drove away from a fire the other day."
Yeah, wasn't that crazy? I was at a fire where there was a club I was at the other day, and have a nice chat up, and all of a sudden the poor DJ caught fire. It's crazy. I just got out of there, and I think they were telling us to clear out anyway.
They start to walk forward, but then the your two nomad buddies just get right in between them and you, and they get in the other guy's face, leaving just you and the big guy eye to eye. He says, "Watch your back, nomad. Tiger claws will rip you apart."
Oh, all right, friend. I'll be sure to do that.
They start getting onto their bikes, and the big one looks at you and then spins around, and with martial arts, he is going to attack your car.
Indeed, Pixie. Oh no! After the instant he scratches the car, oh boy.
Dealing 7 damage as it kicks the rearview mirror right off into the sidewalk as the cars rev up behind him, and he just jumps right onto the back of one of the motorcycles and starts revving off.
Indeed.
Now, why did he have to go and do that? Come on, guys. I'm piling into the car and I'm chasing that guy
Oh, they...
down. If it was just my car, I would have left it alone. That's the family car.
Yeah, both your no bad pals get in the car, and it's road racing time. All right, roll me vehicle skill.
Pixie's talking to me there. Yeah, Pixie, if you want to ask me about that, DM me.
Oh, did I add Moto in there properly?
Yeah, because you get
Another 4, I think. Because there's the 3, the 4. What?
because it would be reflex your drive skill plus moto plus D10.
So 7, 3, 4, so 10, 14.
Yeah, you're at base
So the
14.
2. Yeah, that worked out. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't sure the dice roller caught it. Oh, right, I added in the miscellaneous. I'm smart. I can read my own notes.
So, 2 of the motorcycles rip and roar onto the highway in different directions, but one of them with some of the with like 2 people on it that's slower, it gets caught and can't quite catch up, and so you're able to snake up on it really quickly.
I intend to ram the guy as hard as I can with the car.
All right, roll me another
our car.
roll me another driving.
I'm gonna throw 2 luck at it.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Oh,
6 plus 2 is enough, right? God, that
So
was terrible.
you start chasing after the motorcycle, and they keep boosting along a little bit. They boost a little bit. They boost a little bit more, and you're never able to quite get close enough. You're always a couple car lengths away, and they even dive into the other lane a bit, and you almost cause an accident as you weave in and then have to weave out last second. But they're starting to gain distance. And the guy that's riding bitch on the motorcycle is like cursing you out, and he's making like tiger claw gang signs and such like that, being very disrespectful.
Hey, Sammy, you mind giving me a hand here, please? I say to someone, one of the other guys in the car as I'm chasing after them.
The guy in the back seat finishes like snapping together his long rifle, and he's gonna open up the window and hang out, line up a shot. Roll me roll me another driving check to help him out.
Where was that roll?
All right. You still get the car still for him to make a aimed shot. However, it's going to shoot wide, and the motorcycle keeps going. Nice to meet you, Punk and Pixie. Do you keep chasing? You're starting to hear more than a few sirens now.
Oh yeah, I'm chasing this guy down.
All right.
I'll try ramming him again to give Sammy some time to reload.
All right. Roll driving. Oh dear.
Here's a 20.
All right. Roll ramming damage.
Ramming damage, I believe that's 60 something.
66.
Yep. Thank you.
Here. Wait. Hold on. What thing?
So, critical hit.
Bicycles can do that. That was... Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You've done serious damage to the motorbike, sending it sideways and partially crushing the guy, like both of their legs in the process, damaging them. And also, I'm gonna have that guy roll for not crashing. So let's do that. He's going to keep the bike going. However, it's going slower, and it's starting to leak chew across the like motorway. It's quite heavily damaged.
I agree with Aqua.
All right, Sammy, I'm satisfied, but if you're still ticked, feel free.
He can try.
If he starts leaning out, I'm like, okay, I'll stay where I am.
He did not aim for the bike, but he did aim for the guy in the back and did hit him. The question is that gonna be great?
Whoa.
Oh dear. it's going to rip open a good chunk of the ganger's armor, and he's not super seriously wounded, but he's definitely injured, and he looks pained as they just transition up into the highway to get away from you. They break right through traffic, incoming traffic, to do it. It'll be quite hard to follow them unless you want to ram several cars head on.
Nah, I'm satisfied. I start getting us out of here before the cops start having a lot of serious questions about our interpersonal problems with the locals.
Well, about that, there's now a police helicopter that's circling overhead, and it's got a searchlight, and it's looking around.
I'm gonna try to. How to put this? Try to drive casual, but still trying to get away from the copter, so I'm getting away from its search pattern. I don't want to be hammering down full speed and attracting attention to myself.
All right, roll me driving.
Ah, no.
The searchlight is now on you. As unfortunately, bright blue combat plow Nomad cars are a little distinct in this neighborhood, unfortunately.
Well, on the plus side, our branding's great. And hammer down and try to get away from this copter with everything we have. We're gonna throw another point of luck at it if we're rolling.
All right, go for it.
Shoo. So 18.
The helicopter is pretty much locked behind you with its searchlight on you, and the guy's barking something at you, but you don't really perceive it or care.
Now we have two people.
Agent, call Gavin. And I'll keep trying to evade the car while I'm waiting for the agent to get him on the phone.
Gavin here. How can I help you?
I have police on me, and I would like somewhere safe to duck away from them, please. Willing to pay for the assistance?
I'm not that kind of fit. I'm a data runner. What did you think I do?
Well, if you have data about where I can go, that'd be great. Or if you have a number I can call for someone else who can.
Nomads. Look. I can give you a number, but you've got to stay off the main streets. Hit the side streets or something.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Gavin.
And he's going to shoot you the contact details for a fixer named Sketchy Salvador.
Oh, shit.
I have no reason to doubt this guy. I mean, the name's kind of
Sketchy.
Sorry. Damn it. Couldn't avoid it.
Call him.
Agent called Sketchy Salvador? I look at the other guys in the car with me like, what's with the name?
They look at you weird. They're like,
I'm not translating that. That's sketchy, right? That's what that means? You know, dodgy?
And so, hello, how can I help you?
Hello. Mr. Gavin told me that you could help me evade a certain police chase that I'm in the middle of right now, and I'm willing to pay for the assistance. Sooner rather than later would be great. It's kind of a time-sensitive problem.
Cicero, your mic's hot.
Oh, sorry.
Continue.
Oh, Just looking for somewhere for your assistance as quick as possible, since time is somewhat of a factor here. I'm willing to pay for the assistance.
Well, who are you? I don't know you. Your number's new to me. I said Gavin? Why would Gavin send you to me?
My apologies, sir. Take a current turn. I'm Ayumi Sugiyama. I'm with the Sora's White Tigers. We just rolled into town.
Sora's White Tiger. Oh, you're the Nomads that came in that big old jet the other day.
Yes, indeed. Right, sir.
Oh, well then yes. I could do the Nomads a favor. Yeah. So there's a hideout. I'll give you the coordinates. And if you could do something there for me while you're there, I would be much appreciated. There'll be instructions there when you're there.
Square by me.
And he thanks you and he hangs up.
Agent, put up the coordinates. Oh, I really hope this works.
Well, first you need to lose the cops, as there's still a helicopter behind you.
I'll start driving toward those coordinates, but I'll also try to shake that copter off while I'm at it. And try to stay to the side streets like Gavin suggested.
All right, roll me some driving. Fancy driving. Let's lose these guys.
I'll spend my last luck. I really want to lose these guys. 21.
Oh, then you just barely make it. You weave into the side streets, and you lose the spotlight as you start weaving and ducking and turning street by street by street. And by the time the helicopter's turning around to start trying to find you again, you've already ducked into the next side street. And at that point, they can't even catch you anymore, and you're able to navigate to the safe house. It's quite relatively nearby. And he gave you a code, so you just open up the door and you drive right in.
I'll drive right on in. And say to the other guys, well, it's nice to have friends in the city. Hope we make less friends from the damn police.
They nod and go, yeah, those cops really chased us for nothing, didn't they?
Jeez. You think big city cops would be more relaxed? But
Yeah.
I guess they have to bother us instead.
Real stick up the butt, these guys. All we did was shoot a gangster in the middle of the highway.
Yeah, a bit of ramming. I mean, look, we didn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
That's probably.
All we did was try. That ain't illegal.
Well, they did start it.
Yeah. Self-defense.
The hell is this place? As I start pulling in and start looking around, like, what in?
This is a dusty old storage unit that seems to have been combined with another storage unit. In this particular storage unit half, it's kind of just the garage. There's some dusty shelving. Cyberpunk Red, yeah. Let's see here. There's some posters that are like covered in Italian. Let's see here. There's also a door to the next like half of the storage unit. It's a light wooden door. Doesn't look like it has a lock on it.
agent any instructions for this place?
What's up?
Now that we're at the coordinates?
Well, the agent isn't going to give you any instructions. No, he said that it would become obvious.
Yeah, he just kind of double checks the agent out of, did I forget something? No, it's here somewhere. Well, let's look around, guys. We're supposed to do this guy a solid for him doing a solid back, so let's look around.
Do you open the door?
Oh yeah.
All right, you open the door, and inside is is darkness. Actually, there's a dim light that illuminates just on the other side of the door, and you can see a light switch as well as a sticky note that has a address, and it says delivery on top of it.
Oh. Looks around a bit. Shrug. All right, let's get this in the car.
Well, do you flick the switch?
Yep.
All right, you flick the switch, and the person that's gagged and chained to the chair looks up at you and starts struggling. Go. "Mm, mm, mm."
Good old sketchy.
Yeah.
Always a massive string attached.
Sigh. Shake my head. I'm sorry, friend, but I think you're gonna have a bad day. Sammy, can you get the legs? I'll get the head.
All right, you load them in the trunk or the back seat.
Oh, in the trunk, my friends are sitting there.
All right, in the trunk he goes.
Kind of, as I'm programming the address into the agent, kind of look around at the other nomads, going, "Well, that wasn't quite what I expected, but just one more delivery, right?"
All right, so I figure you give it a couple hours and then you start driving off again, and the address is off in Pacifica Playground. So you're gonna have to go over the river. Well, Bay, but Bay River? But you start crossing the bridge, and it's at that time where you see a trio of Militech jets swoop over by toward and start heading towards Watson Development. In the distance, you can see that there's an Aerozep on fire, and it's starting to lose altitude and go towards the ground.
Holy hell.
And that's basically in your rear view.
You know, I heard stories Night City is screwed up, but this is pretty screwed up. I say as I'm driving.
All right. Across the river, you start following the highway, and you are hit by well, it says toll booth, but you stop at the toll booth, and the person there looks at you and goes, "ID?"
Yeah.
Can I see your ID, please?
Sure.
All right. He takes a look at it and he goes, "Wait, this is a corporate. we're only accepting corporates through this highway, sir. Can't do anything for you.
Ah, shoot. Could you shoot me a? Do you know? Is there another way you're supposed to go? I'm new in town, so I didn't know about that. Sorry.
Oh well, Old
Or can I pay
Japantown's
it one
across
time?
the river. It's the other way.
Oh shoot. All right. Is there a one-time fee I can pay to use this real quick?
You want to roll bribery?
He'll try. Why not? I have no springs in it, but hey.
I need a hero.
Oh no.
Does underpaid corporate drone outroll you? Unfortunately, the underpaid corporate drone tells you that I'll have to notify the authorities if you try to bribe a anointed sheriff of the toll booths of Night City. I'm sure, and your nomad buddy on the right just says, "Come, we'll find another way. This guy's a dead end."
Have a nice day, sir.
All right, you
Just get
back
myself
up
turned
and
around.
start going back around.
You're horrible
And
friend.
so now you're gonna have to go the long way around. Oh god. So someone's like, grab the booth. So you go back down into Haywood and start going down the side streets, and pretty soon you see headlights behind you as a car is pretty closely following you.
I am going to try to lose that car. I wasn't
Right.
told to drop it off with someone else, so get away
All
from
right,
me.
roll me some of that there driving. So what's your general strategy? Are you speeding up, using side streets? Like, what's the plan?
The plan is that I'm going to be driving along and then I'm going to, like, I'm casual, like, no, there's nothing wrong. Nah, you can follow me. Side street, and then hammer away to force them to have to do some dangerous driving to follow me.
Nice. And let's see what it does.
This guy was just going to give me free tissues. You watch.
I always never know who actually wins ties. Is it defender?
It's the defender.
Okay, then. Oh wow! In this case, you actually lose the guy because you're defending against him.
Because he's trying to follow me.
Yeah. So he, you lose it behind a car, and you keep going, and pretty soon you do see another car, and it tries to match speed with you, but then you turn a block, and the car stops dead, like it stops trying to pretend it's following you, and then it makes a show out of like spinning back around and moving.
Ooh, that was a bit freaky, I say to the other guys. All right, then.
And you look around and you see that in the Pacifica playground, it's kind of a beach getaway, sort of. You see lots of people on the streets, folks on rides and such. They're automated turrets that are keeping people safe, and they're on like low-hanging ceilings and such like that around the playground. But all in all, it looks like a big amusement park here.
Oh, looks like the people of Night City know how to have fun.
With automated turrets pointing at the children.
Well, it's for their safety, of course. Don't you believe the ads? Why would they lie?
Why?
I'll start heading toward the address, kind of a little slowing down a little bit, kind of rubbernecking, like, ooh, this is kind of neat.
All right. You drive into a little like hotel slash office complex. Night City's weird, and
Yeah.
so you you knock on the door, and a large man comes out and helps you transfer your new friend inside, and attaches him to a chair, and he slides you 500 euro bucks and thanks you.
You have a good day, sir.
He looks at you and goes, "You don't look like one of Sketchy's normal guys."
Hey.
You'd have to ask Mr. Sket. He blinks like he's gonna say Mr. Sketchy. Mr. Salvador about that. I'm just delivery.
Okay.
Kind of ducks a bow and starts heading back to the car.
You get in the car and start revving up, and in the distance you hear something loud. I think it's a scream, but it's probably like a seagull or something. There are a lot of seagulls in the air. So you get going.
So sketchy. So very sketchy. I got paid. I'm gonna leave it alone. He paid me. I'm gonna shut my mouth. He gave me a place to hide out. I'm not gonna be a bad.
I know.
But yeah.
I've been gritting my teeth this entire time.
Hey, guys. I think now's a good time to head back to the camp. Don't you think?
They nod and go, yeah.
I think we're done seeing what Night City's like for I don't know, an hour or two.
Yeah, you hit the highway out of town and back to the camp, and that's your big adventure for the week of downtime.
And I'll shoot a message of thanks to Helvey because I'll see the money in my account. Go, oh, thanks for settling that.
All right, Surge. Let's start ripping shit open.
Yeah, no. I actually just dig through my big shopping cart full of cyberware I pulled from. I pulled from those slaughterhouse guys from the plane. I just have a shopping cart full of just like robot limbs and whatnot. So I'm just now picking through, and I pick out a targeting scope and I go, could be a bit of work, but might as well be worth fixing. Plus, I remember Halvey mentioning she wanted this, so might be a good way to buy her over. As I mutter to myself as I pop the lid and just start working on the components and replacing them. This will take me about a week to do. So a lot of the nitty gritty bits are all fried.
Right on. So targeting scope is a whole week, isn't it?
Yeah, 500.
Oh man. All right. Let's see your tech roll. Oh, bingo bongo, no problem.
Yeah.
All right, then yes, you have repaired the targeting scope. So
Sleep.
this is
sleep,
the
of course.
targeting scope cybernetic or
It's always cyberware. There's only a targeting scope for cyberware.
Okay, this whole time I thought you were talking about an actual gun scope.
Yeah, those are sniper scopes.
Oh.
So like the scope I have in my assault rifle is literally like a full size like 4x/8x like rifle scope.
Okay. Then yes, after a week of tinkering and rewiring, you've got the targeting scope working once again.
I think this belonged to Billy the Butcher. Should I charge extra for that? Nah. Afterwards, I'm actually going to give Helvy a call.
Well, you probably should, because while you're rewiring the and repairing the targeting scope, you found a hidden chip port that was loaded with a data chip.
Yeah, I'm actually going to pull out my burnt out agent, the one where I stripped out pretty much everything that involves connectivity.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just a file reader, and I'm just stick it in there. There's no other data in there. I just stick it in there and see what's on the chip.
Well, after a couple of seconds, the agent starts getting really hot, like red hot. And you can
popping
hear
that chip out and tossing it in the dumpster that is perpetually on fire.
into the incinerator it goes.
I like living in the combat zone. As bad as the neighborhood is, you get a free incinerator just outside. just because of the perpetual dumpster fires.
That's true. Yes, I am. I'm almost always smoking. Terrible problem that I'm never gonna give up. Never gonna let down. Never gonna turn around and desert you.
All right. Looks like the chip is still clean, but either way, I'm actually going to give Helvy a call.
Oh, the combat zone really is the danger zone. Okay, so you're gonna call up Helvy?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Just bring or whatever.
I'll say yes and finish.
I'll respond back and I'll just say you're the only person I know who speaks Finnish, Helvy.
You should find more. They're good people.
I say, yeah. I fixed up a targeting scope. While I was fixing it up, I actually found a data chip in there. Stuck it into a reader, caused my my data reader to catch on fire.
Why are you sticking random chips into valuable things?
I've already talked about my data reader is just an agent, a busted up agent. I ripped all the connectivity bits out of.
Well, don't go sticking random chips into random readers.
Yeah, whatever. It's on fire. It's already in the dumpster. I don't have to worry about anything about it. But you might want to give it a look over.
Your dumpster?
No, the data chip. Also, I have a targeting scope I think you might want.
Isn't the chip on fire?
No, I popped it out.
Oh, you threw the agent in the fire.
I thought he threw the chip in the fire.
I thought you
Yeah,
threw
no, I
the
popped
chip
out
in
the
the fire.
Threw the agent in the fire.
Okay. All right. My brain play is now complete.
Yeah, no, it's just I just went over with my tool hand, popped out the chip before it got smoked up, and then just tossed the agent into the fire.
I can look at it, but you're a better tech than I am. I'm not sticking that thing in a reader.
Well, my guess is it's some sort of ice.
All right, bring me something to read it with, and we'll.
I'm
not sticking anything in my head.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to ask you to do that. What I'm going to do is, we'll stick it. I'll just give it to you in a case, and you can work with it later.
Okay.
I'll as I look over the as I reach for my actual agent and put it in my pocket. Not the one that burst into flames.
Yeah.
All right. I'll swing by in a little bit. and then I hang up. And then I then actually put the chip in a little chip case. Those are dime a dozen. Um, pocket it, and then I'm going to I'm actually going to pop open my safe and grab that data that Ramon gave me, and it's a nice big sleeve, and stash that in my person.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll grab the targeting scope and put it in a little cyberware storage canister, which are
Yeah.
and I'm actually going to bring up a combat cab because they're the only cab service that works in this part of town.
Yep. Biddies.
You could probably get Sketchy to come get you.
Oh no, he'll get me. He'll get me all right.
Oh, he'll get you.
But it'll be in the trunk and going off of a cliff.